Welcome to another set of Vedic astrology series. Today we're going to talk about Jupiter transit. As we all know, Jupiter is moving from Tula Rashi to Vrishchika Rashi on 11th of October 2018. Jupiter is going to transit from the 7th house of Kalapurusha to the 8th house of Kalapurusha. Now, before we get into delineating a specific Rashi, the impact on a specific Rashi, a bit about what Jupiter is, a bit about what is the meaning of Gochara or transit, and a bit about Saturn's Karkataka as well. So who is Jupiter? Jupiter is the biggest planet in the cabinet ministry, right? It is said in one of the Sanskrit shlokas, Brahattanu Pingalamurti Jeksheno, Brahattanu Shreshtamurti Kavatmakaha. So Jupiter is someone who's noble in nature, who's got a very prosperous look, who's actually having honey-colored eyes and is also phlegmatic in nature, right? All planets, each of the Rashi has ownership. All the 9 planets own a particular Rashi, and Jupiter rules 2 Rashis, which is Dhanush Rashi and Meena Rashi, right? Both Dhanush Rashi and Meena Rashi is a dual signs, but Dhanush Rashi is actually a Rashi which is the 9th house of Kalapurusha, and Meena Rashi is the 12th house of Kalapurusha. The 9th house of Kalapurusha is the Bhagyasthana. It actually talks about religion, or rather I would say that it talks about the belief systems, right? So this Jupiter is a Jupiter who's highly religious in nature, who's highly principled in nature, who always wants to talk about rules, to follow rules, and who also preaches rules and regulations. He's not intolerant to anything who is not abiding by these rules and regulations, right? And what about, so that is the reason why this guru is called as the Bhagyadipati, as 9th house is the Bhagyasthana, and he's also the Dharmadipati, because Dhanush is also something that signifies Dharma, right? Now what about Meena Rashi? Meena Rashi is the 12th house of Kalapurusha, and it denotes moksha, right? That is the reason why Jupiter is also for moksha. He's called as the Mokshadipati. Now, Jupiter is a teacher, right? In fact, Jupiter is the Rig Veda Adipati as well. He owns all the knowledge that is there in the Rig Veda. I would say he owns all the wisdom that is there in the Rig Veda, right? Knowledge is something different, wisdom is something different, right? So Jupiter is a teacher, he's a preacher, he's a highly principled person, and this Jupiter always deserves a bigger platform, right? As far as the Karakas is concerned, he owns the Bhava Karakas are concerned, he owns the 2nd Bhava and also the Dhana Bhava, the Kutumba Bhava. Also the 5th Bhava is owned by Jupiter. He's the Santana Karaka and he's the Kutumba Karaka, he's the Dhana Karaka as well. Any place which has got cash flow involved is ruled by Jupiter, like banks, financial, wherever there is a exchange of money, banks and financial institutions is ruled by Jupiterian nature, right? So if your Jupiter is very strong, you're likely to be working in a bank or a financial institution, or in a money exchange area, foreign exchange area, or even you could also be doing very well in business. Added to it, if your Mercury is strong, then that's a double benefit, right? Now, which are the places where Jupiter is very strong in nature? Jupiter exalts in Karkataka Rashi, Cancer Rashi, and debilitates in Makara Rashi. What does it mean? Jupiter gains a lot of strength in all these tattvas that I was talking about, and he does not have that much of strength in Makara Rashi, right? And his tattva is phlegmatic in nature. As far as the body organs are concerned, Jupiter actually rules the liver. He also rules the fat cells, and also the lungs, the respiratory system. The complete respiratory system is ruled by Jupiter. So if Jupiter is weak, there's a possibility that these places can actually trigger some reaction, due to which you may fall sick. So now let's talk about the aspects. Every planet has an aspect. It's also called as drushti, like how I'm able to see something from here. That's called as the drushti. Every planet has a drushti from where it's sitting, right? Which means that this planet is able to bless that particular house with whatever karakatvas that it is having. So Jupiter as such aspects the fifth house from where it's posited, the seventh house from where it's posited, and the ninth house from where it's posited. So basically it is 5, 7 and 9. Especially Jupiter is a karaka of the fifth house, so which is for children, which is for Purva Punya Sthana. Aspect of Jupiter on the fifth house is highly recommended, highly beneficial, number one. Number two, in terms of the transit, right? Whenever Jupiter is transiting into your second house, the fifth house, the seventh house, the ninth house, and the 11th house, it's supposed to be extremely beneficial, especially if your ninth lord is also aspecting these signs. That's a double benefit, right? So basically, Jupiter is a highly beneficial planet. Now let's talk about the 10 qualities that a Jupiterian character will have. 10 primary qualities that a Jupiterian character is supposed to be having. One is Dhruti. Dhruti is nothing but self-determination, right? Once you take a particular action, right? You take a particular activity rather, then you're determined to complete it. You just don't put a stop to it. You want to just complete it. Just Jupiterian in nature. Kshama. Kshama is nothing but forgiving nature. Unless you forgive, you will not be able to forget. So Dhruti is first thing. Kshama is the second thing. Then Dhamma. What is Dhamma? Dhamma is nothing but self-control. Control of your physical senses, your mental senses. Dhamma. The next thing is Asteyam. What is Asteyam? Asteyam is nothing but one who doesn't steal, right? What is the meaning of one who doesn't steal? Here it is not about just stealing some materialistic stuff. It's about the belief systems, right? Jupiterian character typically believes in what he does. So this particular person does not want to steal any other's belief system. He just wants to move on the way he wants to move on with his belief systems, right? The next thing is Shaucham. Shaucham is nothing but being extremely clean in nature, in your thought, in your word, and also in your actions. Then the next thing is Indriya Nigam. Indriya Nigam, Indriyas means it is your senses, all your 5 senses, a complete control on all your 5 senses. That's extremely essential. The next thing is about these control on the physical senses. Then Vidya. Vidya is about knowledge, and then Satyam. Satyam is about being truthful, and then Akrodha, which is just not getting angry on anybody or angry on yourself. So these are the qualities of a typical Jupiterian personality, and this is the reason why Jupiter is called as the Brihaspati. Brihas means it is the universe, and Pati means the protector, the universal protector. And that is why he is also called as the Guru. Guru means one who actually throws light on where there is something dark, right? Andhakaraka, Nirodhakaraka, right? It is said that Guru is a Nirodhakaraka. Gu means it is about removal, and Ru is about light, removal of light and blessing with, removal of darkness and blessing with light, right? He is a Brahmagyani. He talks about the knowledge of the Atma. It's not about just the teaching of materialistic, one who just doesn't teach to get materialistic pleasure, but it is about the knowledge of Atma, and that is the reason he's called as the Brihaspati. Now we're going to talk about the transit of such a Jupiter from Tula Rashi to Vrishchika Rashi. Let's look at your particular sign. Alright, we are with Karkataka Rashi. How do you know that your moon sign is Karkataka? If moon is posited out here in your D1 chart, then your Rashi is Karkataka. Alternatively, if your Nakshatra is Punarvasa, the 4th pada, Pushya, all the 4 padas, and Aslesha, all the 4 padas, then your Rashi is Karkataka. Moon is the owner of this particular Rashi. Moon is a watery planet. This Rashi is also highly watery. And this is a mobile sign, and Moon also represents mind. People who belong to this Rashi typically are very emotional, very motherly in nature. and they take this fast decisions. Moon is a very fast moving planet, as you know. Moon moves to the next Rashi once in every 2 days or 2.5 days approximately. That talks about the kind of decision making capability. They take very fast decision, at the same time they don't hold on to their decisions. Right now, where is Jupiter? Jupiter is transiting from the 4th house to the 5th house. This is called as the Panchama Guru, and this also triggers an auspicious phala called as Guru Phala. This actually also triggers Gajakesari Yoga during the transit, because Jupiter has the ninth aspect on your moon sign, very auspicious position, with Saturn also supporting this position. Saturn in the 6th is also very auspicious. So both Saturn and Jupiter are cooperating during this 1 year period. And major part of the period Saturn is retro, and then it gets into Scorpio, so that's still okay. The major planets are contributing auspicious signs into your Rashi, and Jupiter out here also aspects your 11th house, which means there could be income through travel. Moon being a watery planet also represents travel, and Jupiter aspects not only the 11th house but also the Bhagyasthana, the Bhagyadipati aspecting the Bhagyasthana, here the 9th house. Watch out for auspicious activities at home, expansion of the family, wedding bells. If you're looking at expanding your family progeny, then this is a very good time period. You can plan for it. And during the month of March, Ketu is transiting from Makara to Dhanush. There could be some bottlenecks during that period, so plan for all these activities prior to March, although there could be some bottlenecks that are seen due to Ketu's present in Dhanush. Otherwise, this is a fantastic period. Good luck.